Delicious meals bring friends and family together all around the world. Do you ever wish you would have read a restaurant's review before you attended it? Have you ever reviewed a restaurant with it being so delicious or so terrible? About 92% of customers review restaurants before they attend it. On average, 22% of those customers are driven away from one negative review. That is about 5% of the customers that are driven away. Don't worry, Operation Restaurant Repair is here to help. Operation Restaurant Repair started in 2012 when co-owner Jada Teague's family started a business. Over time, the business started to slow down after more businesses started opening around them with more upgraded services. Jada and her now co-workers sat down to decide what would be best for her family's business. After revitalizing Jada's family's restaurant, the business suddenly started to increase. After watching the success that Jada's family had, we decided to create our very own business out of it. Making personal connections with each business and every single restaurant that we can, we will devise a comprehensive plan personalized to each restaurant to help them succeed. Interior design is extremely important when it comes to your restaurant. Customers are looking for a trendy and comfortable atmosphere to enjoy time and food with their friends and families. The very first thing that a customer sees when they come to the restaurant is the outer and interior of the restaurant. Two of Brown Dog Eatery's biggest competitors are Christie's Southern Eats and Chip's Burger Bar. Christie's Southern Eats features fried, barbecue, and southern dishes, and they are not completely on the square like Chip's Burger Bar and Brown Dog is, but they are nearby. Chip's Burger Bar features signature dishes, mostly burgers, but have some southern tide to it. Brown Dog Eatery has a great amount of strengths. After looking at all the reviews, I've concluded the top 3 strengths that I think are the best for the restaurant. They have a great amount of customer service. Chrissy B once said that she enjoys the great staff that was friendly to her and her party. She plans to be coming back. A great staff can do a lot just for one customer. Brown Dog Eatery also has 2 other strengths. Laurie S. says that the cocktail menu had a great selection and it was actually one of her favorites, along with a great proportion, rich, flavorful food selection. With great cocktails and good food, customers are always willing to come back. Also, Brown Dog Eatery has a great and fun atmosphere and location. Jordan D compliments the great atmosphere along with the delicious food. Although Brown Dog had a good bit of strengths, they've also had some weaknesses. I have precisely looked over the reviews and concluded and have found their largest weaknesses. Customers have had to wait for food for a good bit of time and servers do not check up on them. Joa N states that he waited over an hour for his food that was just mediocre. Another weakness that could truthfully really scare off customers are health precautions. Frank M says that he saw a cook without a hairnet on and her hair completely down in the kitchen. That is completely unsafe and is not abiding by the health precautions. 2 of Brown Dog Eatery's biggest competitors are Christie's Southern Eats and Chip's Burger Bar. Christie's Southern Eats features fried, barbecue, and southern dishes, and they are not completely on the square like Chip's Burger Bar and Brown Dog is, but they are nearby. Chip's Burger Bar features signature dishes, mostly burgers, but have some southern tide to it. A couple of threats that are keeping Brown Dog Eatery from staying in business is 1. The health regulations. Not only should the cook be abiding by the health regulations of wearing a hairnet and having their hair tied up, but 2, customers should not be able to see that. The 2 other threats that are keeping Brown Dog Eatery from staying in business is 1. Chip's Burger Bar, their competitor. They're making very similar food, and from their reviews, they're looking very good compared to Brown Dog Eatery. Not only that, but also Customers at Brown Dog are having to wait a complete hour to get their food, and they're saying that the food is just mediocre. If they can walk right up the street and get the same food, if not what they think is better, they're going to do it. Brown Dog Eatery has to step up their game, or else customers will be walking right up the road to Chip's Burger Bar to get their food. I've had the greatest opportunity to consult Brown Dog Eatery for the restaurant reviews. Restaurant reviews are super important because you see your strengths and your weaknesses in your own restaurant. Brown Dog Eatery has a great customer service, cocktail selection, and soulful foods. In conclusion, they can improve in multiple things. For example, they can improve in their health regulations and also with their competitors. We would love to help your restaurant succeed. If you would like to talk to us, you can go ahead and email us at operationrestaurant@gmail.com. You can go ahead and take away our takeaway item, which is a free t-shirt with our logo on it. We'd like to thank you again for taking this opportunity to listen to us, and we hope you take in every single consideration we've offered and contact us. Thank you again.